Hello everyone. Welcome to this Bold Reports tutorial. In this video, I will show you how to embed the report viewer control from the report server into an Angular application using the Angular CLI. The report viewer is a visualization tool for displaying SSRS, RDL, RDLC, and Bold Report server reports in web apps. It lets you view reports with or without SSRS or the Bold Reports report server, bind data sources and parameters, and export to formats like PDF or Excel. Before integrating the report viewer control into your application, ensure that your development environment includes Node.js and NPM. First, I need to install the Angular CLI globally on my machine. I open the command prompt and run the command to install it. The Angular CLI is a command line interface tool for Angular applications. Then I create an Angular application and name it Angular Server Viewer. The ng-new command prompts me to provide information about the features to include in the initial app project. I accept the default values by pressing Enter. Next, I configure the report viewer component in the Angular CLI application. I change the directory to the application's root folder to install two NPM packages. First, I install the Bold Reports Angular library, which provides Angular components for reporting functionalities within my application. Then, I install the Bold Reports types package in the application. This package provides TypeScript type definitions for the Bold Reports library. I open an application in Visual Studio Code for editing purposes. I need to configure the types for the entire application. So, I open the tsconfig.app.json file and register types in Bold Reports types under type roots. Additionally, I add jQuery and reports.all under types. The report viewer requires a window jQuery object to render the component. Since I'm using Angular 16, I create a globals.ts file within the src folder and import jQuery. I also create a window instance to ensure that the jQuery library is globally available in the browser environment. Next, open the angular.json file. Copy the report viewer component style from the documentation and add it to the Style section under Angular Server Viewer, which is the name of the application. I am using the Tailwind Light theme, but you can choose the theme you need. I have provided the documentation link in the video description. I now need to initialize the report viewer component in the application. So I open the app.module.ts file and import the globals and Bold Report Viewer modules from the Angular reporting components. I add the report viewer scripts and import the Bold Report Viewer module within the ng module class. Now, I need to invoke the report viewer component on the client side to view the report. I open the app.component.ts file and set the service URL. Report server URL. Server service authorization token, and report path properties within the app component class. Since the Bold Report server application is hosted on my machine, I assign appropriate values to these properties in the constructor based on the server configuration. There are three options for generating the authorization token for the Bold Reports report server. In this demo, I will embed a secret key API. I open the report server application and navigate to my profile. I select a personal access token on this page and click Generate Token. Then I choose Yes to generate the authorization token. I copy the token and add it to the application. For the other ways to generate the token, refer to the documentation linked in the video description. The report service URL specifies the URL of the report service that processes and renders the report. Report server URL specifies the server information. Service authorization token authorizes access to the report server and APIs. And the report path specifies the path to the report that you want to render. The localhost indicates that the server application is hosted on the same machine as the application, while the API/viewer path specifies the API endpoint for the report viewer service. Next, I open the app.component.html file and add the bold report viewer tag to it, removing the existing code. This is a custom HTML element provided by the Bold Reports library used to render reports within a web application. Inside the tag, I need to add the ID attribute. Report service URL. Report server URL. Service authorization token. And report path API properties. And styles. The ID attribute specifies the unique name for the HTML element, so I assign the value report viewer control. The style attribute is used to add inline styles to the bold report viewer element. Now, everything is ready to preview the report. I run the ngserve command. The URL has been generated. So I copy the URL and load it in the browser. As you can see, the sales order details report has been rendered in the Angular application using the report viewer control. In this video, I have shown you how to integrate the report viewer control from the report server into an Angular application. If you found this video useful, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.